2.5 The Silver House. Dear children, the man in the moon is mentioned in many nursery rhymes and stories. When people see the spots on the surface of the moon, they imagine that it's a human face or the figure of a man who lives on the moon. Sometimes other characters like rabbits are also imagined to live with the man. So the poet says, there is a silver house in the lovely sky, as round as a silver crown. It takes 2 weeks to build it up and 2 to pull it down. There is a silver house in the lovely sky. That means he can see a silver moon in the sky. It looks like a round silver crown. As per geography, there is no moon day and there is full moon day. On the new moon day, we can't see the moon in the sky. From next day, it can be seen in the sky, and after 2 weeks, it पाठ 5 सुगरणीचे घरटे. मुलांनो, सुगरण नावाचा एक पक्षी आहे. हा पक्षी राहण्यासाठी जी घरं बांधतो त्याला म्हणायचं सुगरणीचे घरटे. हे घरटं अतिशय नीटनेटकं आणि खूप सुंदर असतं हं. तर एकदा शाळेच्या परिसरात असलेल्या निंबाच्या झाडावर सुगरण पक्षी घरटं बांधत होता. अतुल आणि त्याचे मित्रमंडळी हा कसा घरटं बांधतो याचं निरीक्षण करायचे. या पक्षाच्या सगळ्या हालचाली त्यांना खूप आवडायच्या. घरटं बांधण्याच्या कामातला सफाईदारपणा, नीटनेटकेपणा सगळ्यांनाच आश्चर्यकारक वाटायचा. त्याची चिकाटी, कष्टाळू वृत्ती हे सगळं बघून मुलांना वाटायचं किती मेहनती आहे हा पक्षी. आपल्या सुगरणीसाठी आणि आपल्या पिल्लांसाठी किती छान घरटं बांधतो आहे. खरंच हा अगदी जबाबदार आणि कुटुंबाबद्दल प्रेम असणारा पक्षी आहे हं. एकदा मुलं असंच घरटं बघत असताना गुरुजी तिथं आले आणि त्यांनी मुलांना आणखीन माहिती सांगितली. मुलांनो, सुगरण पक्षी गवताच्या बारीक पण चिवट काड्या पाठ 3 उपहार. एक गांव में ऋत्विक नाम का एक लड़का रहता था जो बहुत गरीब था. एक दिन गांव के पास पुस्तक मेला लगा था और वह जाना चाहता था, लेकिन माँ ने मना किया. इसलिए उदास होकर ऋत्विक एक पेड़ के नीचे जा बैठा. अचानक उसकी दृष्टि दूर पेड़ों के पीछे गई जहां बहुत तेज रोशनी थी. वहां सुनहरे पंखों वाली एक परी खड़ी थी. उसके पूछने पर ऋत्विक ने कहा कि मैं पुस्तक मेला जाना चाहता था. तब परी बोली, अगर तुम मेरी परीक्षा में उत्तीर्ण हो जाओगे तब मैं तुम्हारी मदद करूंगी. इतना कहकर ऋत्विक वहां से चला दिया. अभी वह कुछ दूर ही गया था कि उसे रास्ते में गिरी हुई एक लाल रंग की मखमली पोटली मिली. उसने पोटली तो उठा ली लेकिन खोली नहीं. तब उसके सामने एक राहगीर आ गया और वह पोटली के बारे में पूछने लगा. राहगीर ने बताया, लाल Chapter 7 Symmetry. Look here. The girl and the boy are watching their images in the mirror. So what is the difference in the mirror image and the actual ones? The badge on the left appears on the right in the image, and the image of the boy in the mirror is as far behind in the mirror as he is standing in front of it. So we can say that the boy and the girl and their images are symmetrical with reference to the mirror. So let's know what is meant by reflectional symmetry. First write the English capital letter A. Fold the paper so that their two parts fall exactly on each other. Mark with dots the line which makes two equal parts of the figure. This line is the axis of symmetry of the figure. Try same thing for capital letter H. So, if a symmetrical figure gets Chapter 9. Motion and types of motion. Dear students, in our day-to-day life, we see many moving objects.
The moving objects are said to be objects in motion.
So let's find out what is meant by a motion. The continuous displacement of an object is the motion. While traveling in a train, the trees are seen to run backward, and you are in a still position, so you are an observer. So if an object is seen by an observer to change its place continuously, the object is said to be in motion. Change of place of an object is called displacement, and an object in motion continuously undergoes displacement. Now, types of motion. First one, linear motion. The motion of an object is called linear motion if the object shows displacement along a straight line. For example, a train. Chapter 11. Ancient India and the world. Indians had trade relations with the countries of the West since ancient times. The routes which were later used by Alexander were open for trade between India and the countries of the West. Under the influence of the Greek art of sculpture, a new form of art emerged in India during the Kushan period. It is called Gandhar School of Art. In the Gandhar art school, images of Gautam Buddha were mainly carved. After the establishment of the Roman Empire, trade between India and Rome flourished greatly. Arab traders used to carry Indian goods up to the port Alexandria in Egypt. Europeans got acquainted with Indian philosophy and science through the Arabs. The Arabs took the Indian concept of zero in mathematics to Europe. India and other countries in Asia. Sri Lanka was greatly influenced by Indian culture. King Ashok had sent his son Mahendra and daughter Sangamitra to Sri Lanka to spread Buddhism. Sangamitra carried a branch of the Bodhi tree with her. The Sri Lankan tradition Chapter 7. Rocks and Rock Types. Dear students, we have already learned that the Earth's crust is hard. It is made of rocks and soils. Rocks are found on land surface and also below it. Rocks are a mixture of different minerals formed by natural processes in the lithosphere. The properties of rocks depend on the constituent minerals and their proportion, as well as on the formation process. The major rock forming minerals are silica, aluminium, magnesium and iron. The types of rocks. There are three types of rocks according to their formation process. First one, igneous rocks or primary rocks. When the molten material known as magma within the crust and lava on the surface cools down, it solidifies, giving rise to rocks known as igneous rocks. as these rocks are formed out of the material from the interior of the earth. Mostly these rocks appear hard and homogeneous, and they are heavy. We do not get fossils in these rocks. Basalt is a major example of igneous rock found